Meet the newlywed Threet family. The day before the wedding, March 2nd, was the worst tornado outbreak of the season in Tennessee.
The hail was everywhere. It dented a couple of our cars, the preacher's car. We all ran over there to my grandma's.
The couple dodged the twisters that day, but the fear remains.
I've never had a panic attack, but I think it's something like that. Like I start shaking, and I feel really sick, and I get really scared.
The Threet family has a safety plan in place. They have Fox 17 on TV and go straight to the back of this closet. The TV sound is loud enough so they hear where the storms are located. At first glance, our builder from Castle Homes says this is a safe room. What do you see first off looking at this?
Well, first off, it's a good space because it's an interior room on the house. You've got 3 solid walls and only 1 opening.
But a closer look reveals a potentially deadly flaw, an attic access hatch. Roofs are usually the first thing to go when a tornado strikes, meaning this room would be especially vulnerable. But we found a safer spot underneath the family's home.
Well, the crawl space is going to be structurally the soundest with the concrete block walls. It's going to prevent projectiles coming through better so than the vinyl siding.
The Threet family will now need more time to get to their new safe place ahead of a tornado. Next, meet the McCall family from East Nashville. Family members had a close call with a tornado.
I was just about to get on Briley Parkway going to work, and I seen a funnel cloud off to my left, and I'm just like freaking out. I said, oh my gosh, it's headed right toward the house.
Thankfully, his wife and 2 kids were in a closet beneath these steps down in the basement.
If I had to pick a spot in the house, this is a pretty good one. You know, you're below ground, you've got good concrete block, you've got concrete above you.
We did find room for improvement. For a few bucks at a hardware store, this closet could be secured with a latch from the inside. But the family has no way to receive storm warnings and no TV, radio, or internet in the safe room to let them know when the threat is over. Finally, the family fell for an old myth. They opened the windows and the garage door trying to equalize the pressure. That's the worst thing you can do. The garage door is often the first line of defense of strong winds. With that open, roofs will be ripped off much easier. Finally, meet John Owen of Mount Juliet. A few years ago, a tornado went right by his kid's school.
I remember the panic trying to get to the school to get to my kids when the power lines are across the road and trees are down.
Since then, he built this vault of a storm shelter on the side of his garage. Surrounded by concrete, this cozy room needs little improvement.
With all the concrete and everything that's there, probably the only thing that you could really see is if you wanted to go to maybe a thicker gauge steel door or maybe some additional locking mechanisms to hold the door closed.
The Owen family has all the basics covered. An iPhone app that lets them know when the warnings are issued, a solid safe place, and they even have cable and internet in the safe room.
You don't want to come out too soon, and again, it's not a problem for me to sit down there. We're comfortable, so I'm in no hurry to get out till I've got the all clear from Fox 17 that it's okay to come outside.